Welcome to the Christian Life Coach Podcast, where we talk transformation one renewed thought at a time. I am Shanna, your Christian Life Coach. Welcome to episode 20. And today we are talking all about habits. And I know that I have talked habits before in the weight loss series, and I will probably talk habits again in the future because habits are, I hesitate to say it, but they are the crux of our life. Our life is built on Jesus Christ. He is the foundation. He is the center. He is the focus. He is our salvation. He is our redeemer. He is our forgiveness. And our habits are what create our life. So we are going to talk about how our habits are creating the experience that we have. And it starts with the way that we think. The way that we think creates the way that we feel. The way that we feel drives our actions. And most of our actions are habitual. Most of the things that we do can be viewed in the frame of habits. We are what is it? We are creatures of habit. Pretty much what we do on a day-to-day basis is habitual, which is great news because habits can be changed, which is amazing. And so the results that you're getting or not getting, so if you're wanting to lose weight, if you're wanting to save money, if you're wanting better relationships, and you don't have those things, that can probably most likely be broken down into the habits that you're doing are leading you away from the goal that you want rather than leading you towards the goal that you want. And that's not a character flaw. It's just habits that you have adopted that might not even be on a conscious level. It might just be what you do automatically on autopilot. So I want to help you to choose, develop, practice habits on purpose, the ones that are going to move you in the direction that you want to be moving. And there's no shame, there's no blame, there's no need for overwhelm. You don't even need willpower. You can make it simple and doable, and dare I say, enjoyable. Your life is just a collection of the habits that you carry out on a day-to-day basis. The way that your body is composed, your weight, your physical fitness, the way that you think, your emotions, we feel things habitually also. If you really start paying attention and get down to like a granular level and pay attention to how you feel, it's probably just a handful of emotions that you feel on repeat because your mindset habitually thinks the same thoughts over and over again. Your relationships, your relationship with God, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with anybody, that it's all of this is shaped by the little things that you do habitually every day. And your habits are either keeping you stuck, keeping your relationships less than you want them to be, keeping you in more debt than you want to be, keeping you weighing more than you want to weigh, or they're moving you towards what you want. And if they're on autopilot, I'm guessing they are keeping you from the things that you really want to experience in life. And again, this is just such great news because you can change your habits. Awareness is amazing. When you realize that I weigh this amount because my habits are leading me to that. And there are habits on so many levels. Our brain, our habit brain, the primal um survival brain is habit based. That's how our breathing, how all of our unintentional systems run from our habit brain, and how we get stuck on autopilot. How when you're driving home from work and you don't even remember the drive because it's so automatic, your brain just knows what to do. And that drives a lot of our lives. So we want to become aware of the habits that we are um are living out that are creating the things that we don't want in our life. We become aware of that and then we can change it. And there's no shame, there's no blame, there's no regret. I have an episode on regret. Go listen to it. It's just what now? I know this now. I want to do better. How do I change it? So let's move forward and take ownership of it, but not blame and not shame. We trying harder, adding more things, beating yourself up, trying to find the newest, best way, strategy to do things. Let's just let go of all of that and just focus on the basics. What are my habits? What are the things that I'm doing consistently, daily, weekly, whatever, that have gotten me the results that I have now? Whether that's what you weigh, the size clothes you wear, your physical fitness ability. Do you want to be able to run a 5K, but you have a hard time walking around the block? So looking at where you're at now compared to where you want to be, what are the habits that have gotten me here? And what are the habits that I can start practicing to get me where I want to go? And it doesn't have to be all at once. It can be one thing at a time. Start where you're at, commit to what you're willing to do consistently, and do it from a place of love. And focus on the process. I really, really want to help women to enjoy the process because it is the process that basically becomes your life. And in the weight loss coaching that I do, I help women to develop the habits in their daily life that will lead to weight loss, but also like that's just the way I do life now. It's not making big, giant, sweeping changes. It's how am I becoming the woman who lands at this weight? And then this is how I just live my life. And I love this quote by James Clear. It's from Atomic Habits. And he says, when you fall in love with the process rather than the product, you don't have to wait to give yourself permission to be happy. You can be satisfied anytime your system is running. And a system can be successful in many different forms, not just the one you first envision. So it's not waiting to be happy when, it's enjoying the process. I love becoming a person who moves every day. I love becoming a person who listens to her body to eat for hunger, physical hunger, to satisfy my body, to energize my body. I love becoming a woman who takes good care of the body that God gave me. And it's in developing these habits and um so becoming a person that enjoys the process, not just I'll be happy when I get to that weight. I'll be happy when I have this much money in the bank. I'll be happy when my husband does all of these things. No, I'm happy when I'm being the person that God called me to be. So let's stop waiting until that scale hits the magic number or a calendar on the date or somebody doing something specific. Let's celebrate our progress every single day. Look at that. I did those 3 things that I said I was going to do, and celebrate yourself and appreciate yourself. I love the idea of daily rhythms and falling in love with the daily rhythms, which are habits that you get, that you set your life to. And then everything gets easier. You're not chasing some, some goal out there. You're living your life and you're enjoying it. You're becoming the woman who, you're taking care of yourself. You're seeing positive impact in your life, in your mind. And it's a beautiful thing. So I want to invite you. I am doing a 7-day habit challenge starting June 8th. And the idea is for you to choose 3 to 5 small habits to incorporate on purpose in your life daily for 7 days. And my idea is pick 3 to 5 goals, 3 to 5 habits that you're going to do at 100% for these 7 days to prove to yourself that you can do it. And we're going to have a kickoff call where we will talk all about the habits, and you can decide on which habits you want to choose, or if you already have them in mind, great. This challenge isn't about perfection, but it's about proving to yourself that you can follow through and building momentum, which then creates motivation and builds confidence and clarity, and proving to yourself that you are a woman who can do what she says she's going to do, which to me is like, that is the creme de la creme, however they say that. I don't know. Anyway, go to the show notes. There's a link. Sign up for the 7-day challenge. It's $7. And there's a private Facebook group. We're going to have a kickoff call, like I said, to talk about habits, to work on choosing the habits that you want to commit to. I'll have a workbook to work through everything. There's going to be daily devotions and daily check-ins, accountability. I'm super excited about this. I love, love talking about habits, working on habits. I love my habit tracker, even when I'm not hitting all my habits. I still track them and look at, okay, I'm not doing this. What's getting in the way of me doing these habits that I want to be doing? And it's not about shame, it's data. And I just love this. I love this work because it's not, again, it's not about shame. It's not about blame. It's not about being a horrible person who can't, like, I'm weak and lazy. It's not about that. It's habits. What are the habits that are going to get you the results that you want? And how can you set yourself up for success to do these habits? So go to the show notes, get signed up for the challenge. And I am so excited to see you in the challenge and talk all about habits. Thank you for joining me on the Christian Life Coach podcast. And remember that life coaching is life changing, one renewed thought at a time.